As you may know, the number of college students pursuing and earning science degrees remains low, and this is particularly true for students from ethnic and racial minority groups. In science, this is primarily Latino, African American, Native American, and Pacific and Islander students. This is concerning because the differential rates in science achievement negatively affect students' long term social mobility, which in turn negatively affects the U.S. economy. Current researchers are aiming to understand why students are dropping out of science and how to keep them in the science pipeline. In a recent study by Chang et al. 2014, they were interested in exploring two things. One, if a student's race predicted their likelihood to persist as a science major, and two, what factors contribute to low persistence among underrepresented groups. Using survey data, Chang et al. Found that African American and Latino students were significantly less likely to persist in science than their white and Asian American counterparts. They concluded that this racial gap could be explained by high school preparation, specifically SAT scores. Chang et al. Provided important recommendations for things institutions could actively do to help address the racial gap in science. They suggested that institutions provide sufficient extracurricular activities relevant to student majors. They also suggested that institutions and faculty closely monitor underrepresented student success in STEM early on and hook them in by providing extra social support and resources. And finally, they suggested that institutions need to closely examine how their educational context contributes or inhibits students from completing a science degree. This study provides important tools that institutions can begin using at their institutions as a way to help underrepresented groups retain in science. Thank you.